everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And now we will start with our next lesson. And here we will learn how to create scratches. Because, as I told you before, we are going to create something that makes our locker a little bit oldish. So, for that, we need to create some scratches over it. So what we are going to do now is that let's move this a bit apart, and then I will create a blend node here. Take all these with the shift key, put it here, and move this aside. Take this one from here, which is the output, and put this output here in the background of this uh, basic, this blend, like this blend node. And use add for now, and later on we can choose anything else, whatever we want. Okay, now I will press spacebar and I will choose scratch generator. So this is a very good tool. So once you will get this, you will see there are scratches. You can do a lot of changes here. You can increase or decrease the spline numbers here. So basically I need not too much, maybe 256, something like that. Okay, and then maximum segments. So I don't want it to be very organic, because as many segments you will have, it will look very organic. So this is what I don't want. I don't want it to have a lot of segments. So I will reduce it to somewhere around 30. So it will look more geometrical rather than being more organic. And then let's go a little bit down here. You can rotate these the way you want it, but I will keep it as it is. So let's reset this one. Okay, so you can have a spline random rotation, so randomly they can be rotated. So 0.5 I think is it's a good value. That, like, it was 0.5 before, so I will increase the size of it and I will change it to something around 0.7. Let's see how it looks like. Yeah, I think this is good. Okay, 0.7 is good. And then scale, because I don't want all of them to be this big, so I just want to add some randomness, which is already around 1, but I just want to reduce the randomness. I don't want it to be too random, so maybe 0.62, half random, you can say half thing. Then I will just go down. Distortion, there is no distortion here. I want, because if you can see that there is no distortion, so you can give some distortion, but not a lot, otherwise they will look like strings. So maybe slight, like 0.14. Let's see how it looks like, or 1.5. 1.4 is fine. Okay, because it's a lockers, and it's in school, so kids, they can draw what or do whatever. So maybe a little bit like some sort of a randomness there. Now spline, like spline distortion, randomness, we can also do that. And this, because you can see there are a lot of spline are randomly distorted because the value is a little high. So I will reduce it to 0.3, so there will be less random distortion here. Now I have here spline distortion frequency here. So you can see there are, like, frequently they're like more like distorting, like there are a lot of them which are distorted. I don't want all of them or a lot of them to be distorted. So this distortion frequency, I will reduce it to 0. So this will make it a little bit more realistic. Now spline width, this is too thick for like scratches on a locker. So maybe one value of 1 is not that good. So let's make it 0.25, or let's make it 2.27 or something. Yep, that's good. Hard to see, but that's what we're looking for. Like a slight subtle scratches, like not like heavy duty, or uh, you can say like kind of a more obvious or prominent sort of scratches. Now, one thing here, if you will notice, is that they are widespread. I don't want them to be widespread. I want them to be in a certain spot. So this is the spline position randomness. So if I will reduce it, you can see they are coming together. So this is something I want to look at it, and I want to make it something around 0.26, so like a heavy sort of a scratch pile or something like that. So maybe, yeah, 0.26, I'll keep it here. Okay, later on we can also change, if it is too heavy, we can also change in the levels. So let's check other stuff. Luminance, randomness, everything, I will keep it as it is. Now, this is only one scratch, and I don't want to put one scratch here. I want this sort of a scratch and many other places, like some here, some here, some here. If you remember, we studied one of the nodes, and that node was tile sampler node. So I will add this one as a sample, as a pattern inside the tile sampler node. So I will press spacebar, tile sampler. Okay, and here I got the tile sampler, and I will use this one and put it inside the pattern input number one. And I will go now inside the tile sampler and choose the pattern here from square to pattern input. And now you can see I have all the scratches, but it's not right now. So we will do some kind of changes here so that they will look fine. First of all, what I need to do here is to change its um, more like like size of it, and like a distribution of it. So I think I'll increase that. So go a little bit down here, you will have these uh like sizes and everything here. You have here let's do one thing. Let's first work on the distance like parameter here. So we have this like values here, 16 by 16. I want much higher, so maybe 22 by 22. So don't worry about this one right now, because we will increase this size of it in the randomness. So once we are done with this, I will go down here. I've not changed anything from here, but I will go to the size mode now. And here I'm going to change the random size. So I'll choose here 0.61 x and 0.61 here in the y. And I will make it much more bigger. If you will see, they are very small. So the scale, I have to increase it on increasing, I think a lot more, maybe 7.65. Yep, something like this. So now you can see there are a lot of scratches, but now there are a lot of scratches here. So what I need to do, I have to go to the position random and choose here 2.27 here, so that they are randomly positioned. Now you can see they are randomly positioned nicely here and there. And then I will choose the offset, a little bit offset I want to add 0.13. Okay, here, got it, 0.13 here. So now we will go down here all the way to color, and we will do some changes in the color here. So first of all, the mask randomness, I think we will change it to 0.22. Oops, 0.22. Okay, and then rest of the other things here. Let's see the color random. Color random right now it's 0, so let's add some color randomness here, so that some will be visible, some will be not visible. So maybe 0.98. Okay, not or 1, close to 1. Just increase it all the way to 1. Okay, so this is what we have got here now. And let's move here back. Now what we are going to do is that just take the output of this and play with some levels here. So I will go and choose the levels, and then okay, now one more thing is that from here it's a little hard to play with the levels. So what I usually do if I have to work on some values, inputs and everything, I just go to this value input option instead of the graph option. So we'll go here, because here I can put like very specific value like 0.005 or something like that. So it will help me to do that. Now level in low, I don't want to change it. Level in high, let's reduce this. Okay, but not too much. Maybe I think something 6 or something. 167. Okay, like something like this, but let's make it like something like, okay, because I tried this value before, that's why I know this value will work. Now level in mid, the mid value, I will also reduce it, but not that much. Increase it instead of decreasing it, but not too much. I think let's put 0.555595, like that. Okay, so I'm getting there. So level output high. Let's reduce this one so we can have some lower value. I think this has reduced a lot. Let's do one thing here. I think now it's fine. We don't have to do any kind of fetching here more. Or let's do one thing. Let's put it here. Okay. And then you subtract here, and then we can change the values because it's too black. We cannot see anything here. You can see that it's too harsh. So let's go back here in this value, because when I was changing, I was not able to see the value stuff. So let's see, increase this one back to what I was looking for. Okay, and this one have to go quite low somewhere. You can see the value. Now it's getting better. Okay, still it's too high. So kind of 0.25, let's make it 0.025. And I have tried this value, so I can use this value here. You can see that we can see the scratches here. This is the scratches. This is how the scratches should look like. Okay, like subtle, not too strong. Otherwise, what will happen is that they will appear like very harsh. Or let's make it 0.26. So now you can see that it's clear. Now if I will move the light, control shift and then right mouse click and then move it around, then you will be able to see the scratches more. Okay, I think we are fine with the scratches for now. And then we can add later on the scratches. We can do all different sort of other things. Let's increase it and see how we are doing with that. Okay, so this is how 0.06 looks like, but it's kind of strong. I don't want that strong. 0.05 or 0.04. Let's keep it 0.04. Otherwise, if it looks very harsh, we can then reduce or increase it later on. Now, one more thing we can do. Let's do one thing. Let's make it 0.026, the what we have chosen before, and then add a sharpness to it. So that will help a lot. So I will add another node here, sharpen, somewhere in between, and decrease the sharpness too strong. 0.3 I think will be better. Yeah, so I think now it looks much more better. And also it depends on the light setup and when we will do that, because if I will go in the scene here and change it to rounded cube, so you can see the scratches are more visible now here. Okay, because of the light setup. And one more thing, you have to go here and make sure, because I think the height got reset. Yeah, it should be 22. Yeah, that was the issue. Now it's fine. You are going to see that more clearly now. Okay, so scratches all the way. So I hope you have now understood about the scratches, how to create these random scratches, all the like in different places, and make it look more realistic. So thanks a lot for joining my lesson, everyone, and I hope you have enjoyed my class. And I'm really thankful to you all for supporting me, and I hope to receive your support continuously. And I have noticed that many of you are watching my videos but not have subscribed to my channel yet. So please subscribe to my channel and also click the bell icon so you can receive all the notifications about the great new contents I will be uploading soon. If you have liked my video, so please hit the like button, and if you have any queries or questions, then leave them in the comment section below and I will answer them as soon as possible. And one request I have, that is, I have noticed that some of the viewers do not watch my videos online and instead they download them. So please, if anyone is doing that and you find someone doing that, then please stop them, because this will never help me to get my hard work paid off and it will demotivate me. So I don't want to stop making tutorials for you all. Therefore, help me to get new subscriber. I will take off now, and take care guys till we meet in the next lesson. And stay safe, stay healthy, and keep learning on C Interactive, your own training institute.
There is one important announcement I would like to make. I have started 3 great membership plans on my channel. I have introduced ZI Friends membership plan, which will give you exciting perks like loyalty badges and priority on comments. I have also introduced ZI Early Bird plan, which will give access to Z Interactive tutorials way early before they become public. So you will get all these lessons at once and you can binge watch. Last but not the least, I have introduced ZI Premium plan, which will give access to advanced professional tutorials, which you will find at very expensive outside, and I will be giving this at a very low amount of price. So visit my channel now and click on the join membership to get more information. I hope you become one of my members. If you want to learn how to create a highly detailed prop procedurally using Substance Designer, so this premium tutorial series is for you. Join my premium membership plan on YouTube and get access to all premium tutorials. In this tutorial series, I will demonstrate how to use Substance Designer along with simple geometry to create a realistic, smashed up retro television.